honesty as an actress and as a human being.
Why do you think she deserves this honor for Lincoln?
I think she's one of America's greatest actresses. Period. It seems to be long overdue. But then the Lincoln Center Film Society has wonderful taste, and they're displaying it yet again.
No soundbite there. It's too big a subject.
Thank you very much indeed.
I'm looking forward to having some people say some things I don't know about Susan, so maybe some embarrassing things that'll make us all laugh.
Is it a bit of a roast?
I think there's an element of that. I mean, when you have Gore Vidal in the room, he's bound to say something that's pretty funny, acerbic.
And I would imagine a retrospective of her films.
Yeah, I guess they'll have edited together a bunch of film clips.
Well, I would say you know her best besides her children. How would you describe her?
Well, she's a great actress, a great mother, a wonderful partner, a friend. She's a committed individual. She's got a very simple base. She doesn't go in for a lot of extravagance. I've been to many relief lines and shelters with her, working with her, where there hasn't been any press there, where she's doing it for the intention of doing it, and not to try to get into a magazine. And I know she's a very genuine person because of that, because of seeing her on a day-to-day basis. I know how genuine she is.
And this is an antique. This is a Mexican antique.
Well, I am really honored, and I'm a little nervous. It's kind of, taking compliments. Well, maybe they'll roast me. I don't know what's going to happen. It'll be fun. My kids are going to be here, and I think they've seen 2 films. So that should be pretty funny.
I would imagine they have some sort of retrospective of your film.
Yeah, they have. I don't know what. But they do. And it's great because I'm really excited because there's some people that I just really haven't seen in a while, like Tim Curry and Geena I see every now and then. But, these are, I think I'm just so happy to have everybody see each other, too,
Do you have one favorite film?
Well, gosh, that's like picking your favorite kid. That's like tough. But of course, Bull Durham's up there. And having seen it again the other night, it was so much fun. I mean, I wasn't sure. I hadn't seen it in forever. And it really was funnier even than I remembered. And everybody's so good in it, And Kevin, I'm sorry Kevin couldn't be here. He was so gorgeous, and Tim's great. And, it's just the script itself is so good. So that's got to be a fun one. And of course, Dead Man Walking was very special. But there are a lot of them for different reasons, I have to say.
When you look back, comedy, drama, what's your favorite?
Well, see, I always think everything's funny. I always think that they're all funny. So I don't divide them up that way, really. I like the comedies, definitely. For me, everything's a love story of some kind.
Is it hard to get a good script these days to see a good...
It's always hard to get a good script. I mean, the guys certainly have more parts, but they're not necessarily great parts. It's hard. It takes a lot of time and talent. And I think very often projects are started before they really have the script ready. As soon as they get the poster idea, they jump into the filming, and it's hard. It's very hard to get a good script.
Now, as far as your friends, did they rally behind? I would imagine they supported you when you spoke out against the war. How did that feel for you? I know it must have been a little terrifying at first to say it, but
Well, yeah, I think what would really be terrifying and tragic is not so much whether or not I don't do a film, but whether or not our definition of democracy changes drastically, because I have children and I love this country and I love what it stands for, and I find it ironic that we would be trying to democratize other nations and then telling people here not to dissent. So I think that really the danger is people starting to self-censor. So I was very moved, especially by the people that are Republicans that rallied and said, especially after the Bull Durham thing, because that was so silly, and so the letter was so punitive, and I really found that to be very moving, and because it's only really frightening when someone is bullying you if everyone pretends not to notice, but when people are noticing, then you know you're okay.
what is your favorite? You were involved in so many causes. What is your favorite cause?
Well, they're all. I just am trying to shed a little light on the issues that voiceless people, meaning children, the homeless, people with AIDS, people that nobody else will take care of. Those are my specialty, the more complicated things in that sense. And after a while, they're so interrelated. The issue of hunger and education and racism, and they're all, the environment. I mean, you can't dump unless you really don't have any respect for the cultures that you're destroying. The arrogance that is necessary to do some of the things we're doing to the earth is the same arrogance that ignores schools and ignores education. And so you find out the good guys are all the same and the bad guys are all the same. They just cross right over from one issue to the next. So I don't really have a favorite. People find me, and when they need visibility or they need to get information out, that's when I'm effective. I'm really, I work with so many people that work so in such a dedicated fashion, day in, day out, that by comparison, I'm really just a dilettante. I'm just somebody that kind of helps them get on the news or helps their voice be heard. And if once we get to the point in our journalism where we're covering issues and when we let those people on without a celebrity, then I'd be very happy to stay home.
It was just the best experience. She is a phenomenal person. I just admire her endlessly, and it was the best script I'd ever read. And this was, before I got cast, I was like, oh God, I want to be in this movie. I don't care who I am. I just want to be in this movie. And then that I got to do it with Susan, and that we got to stay friends all these years. It's been great.
I mean, she's done so much work that sometimes I'll ask her about certain projects and she'll say, oh, right, oh, that one, and then she kind of has to jog her memory a little bit. So I'm just interested to see it all together at once, will be really cool for me, at least.
Do you guys have a favorite film that your mom's been in?
Oh, we all love Rocky Horror.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's great.
That's legendary.
Yeah. And we can, it's always something you can be like, oh, well, hey, yeah, you're telling me to do something. Watch, touch me a little bit, Mom. We'll see who's on top, It's just silly. Everyone loves that, so it's